Hello my little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing something a little bit different. We are actually doing a build challenge, and this one just so happens to be by Rory Plays here on YouTube. She also plays on Twitch, in case you guys were interested. I guess the proper term would be streaming, wouldn't it? Anyways, if you guys aren't familiar with what these build challenges are, I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in to the best of my abilities. So I originally started seeing these by Sim Guru Kimmy on Twitter, and then other people started kind of incorporating them and doing them and challenging other simmers on the interwebs to basically recreate builds that they choose. So there's like a little player card, I guess. And for instance, Rory's is really nice and professional looking. I can never do something like this, but it looks like they have a picture of the outside of the house, you know, for reference, and then they also have the inside with a little layout. Like if you've ever gone apartment hunting or house hunting, you know how they have like the layout or the floor plan of the house, and they have like little, you know, mock-up with the furniture and stuff. So that's basically what it is. I'll put it in the screen somewhere for you guys to check out, and also down below in case you guys want to attempt this too. And then there is a series of requirements. I've actually done a build challenge. I take that back. I feel like I've never ever done them before. I don't know if I said I never did it, but I feel like I've never done it, but I did. I did Sim Guru Kimmy's. Oh my god, I am such a flop today. I don't know what's going on. It's like the heat or something. I did her seafood build challenge, so I have done one, but never any like user created builds yet. So this is my first one. I also, FYI, want to do Spring Sims July build challenge. That one also looks really, really cool. It's basically kind of like I think it's one floor, and it seems to be like a suburban kind of family home sort of deal, which is really, really fun. But anyway, usually with these build challenges, there comes a series of requirements, like I was saying. In an instance, Rory's actually says unlimited simoleons to keep the layout as it is. Landscaping, colors, and decor are player's choice. So that's cool. You have free range that way. And then the last thing is obviously, so she can see it, to upload it to the gallery using the hashtag Rory Builds. So again, I will leave all of her details to her channel, her Twitch, and even this build challenge if you guys want to give it a go, because I've actually seen other people's submissions and they're not the same. Everybody does it a little bit different. And I think that is what's so cool about these build challenges, is that you're actually able to kind of test your skills a little bit. I've seen so many people in the community grow when it comes to building. It is insanity to me, but I swear to you, I feel like I am a little hermit crab, and I constantly, like, you know, I kind of get out of my shell here every now and again. But to be honest with you, I'm a creature of habit. I think I've told you guys this. So these are really fun for me to kind of you know, play around with new aesthetics and play around with new building types, I guess, because these kind of force you to think outside the box or get out of your comfort zone because you're not creating from scratch. So with her build, a few things that I normally wouldn't do that I had to incorporate into this one in particular is the fact that I made like a little lagoon or a lake in front of the build. Also, when you check this out, you're going to notice this kind of looks like a beach house. You have like a little dune buggy, I don't know what the hell they're called, a canoe, and then a fire pit, and then there's also a tent off to the left. But what threw me off a little bit was kind of like these pine trees. I guess these really tall fir trees maybe is what they are. So to me, this looks like it could be a beach house, or it could even be maybe like a camping retreat. So that's what I did. I put this in Granite Falls and decided to make it kind of like a little vacation getaway spot, which I think it turned out really, really, really nice. So instead of making it like this little modern beach shack, we kind of switched it up and made it a little modern camp cabin, I guess. That even sounds better. So I named this one appropriately Rory's Getaway, because that is who created it. By the way, you guys, I just want to kind of hunker down for a second and give her a shout out personally. She is such an amazing, amazing simmer. Just, you don't screw the simmer title. She is just an amazing person in general. She is doing big things here in the community. I am so proud of her. She was even recently featured on the fitness stuff stream at EA, which I think is such a huge accomplishment. Seriously, it just blows my mind. But I'm not surprised at the end of the day, because if you have ever met this person in person, she is just a whimsical creature of sorts. She's such a sweetheart. It's honestly refreshing to meet people like her. It's just just really cleanses the soul. So you guys should totally check her out. Again, she does do Twitch streaming, and she also does videos here on YouTube. Hey, Rory, how you doing, baby? Anyway, thank you for doing this. I'm so excited to, you know, do you proud. Hopefully, I'm not Bob the Builder. I tell you guys all that all the time, but I really do like the way that this turned out. To me personally, this is like, gives me summer vibes. I am so excited that it's summer, but also I really, oops, sorry, I smacked you in the face. I also really don't do well in summer. I hate the heat. It's kind of hot because if you guys don't know, I was born in Florida, true story. Largo, hey, how you doing? And yeah, you would think I would be kind of used to the heat and the humidity and just, you know, freaking feeling like a fat fish on a beach, but I'm really not. Like, I am a Washington baby at heart. I grow up in this Seattle weather. It is raining, like, you know, what, 85% of the year or whatever it is. I don't even know. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but seriously, you guys, when it gets hot here, it gets hot. Like your knickers start sweating. You start sweating places you didn't even know had sweat glands. Let me tell you, if you want to be real personable. But anyway, yeah, so I want to tell you guys a little bit about my summer. So I don't really have a lot going on, but I am excited about this one thing in particular. I'm actually going to be going to Portland, Oregon. Yes, I went last year to Portland with my husband and my son for the first time ever. And it's really funny because there's a couple things. First and foremost, I was pregnant. I had no idea I was pregnant at all. The only thing that really stuck out to me on that trip going was that it's a 3-hour car ride from Seattle. So it's kind of a minute, but I usually don't get like car sickness or motion sickness, but I was starting to feel really, really queasy, and I just chalked it up to the bacon and Gouda breakfast sandwich that I had. And at this time, I was actually trying to eat more of like a vegan diet because I just really, I'm not much of a meat eater in general. Like, I barely eat it. And I was really trying to, right? So I hadn't really had meat or anything for a very long time, and then I ate this freaking egg, and oh god, it was just nasty. I still don't really like eggs or any of it, but anyway, so I thought for sure it was because I ate that, so I didn't really think anything of it. But anyway, now that I look back on it, I'm like, it wasn't the damn sandwich. It was because I was pregnant with baby Enzo. So anyway, that was like the last time I went. And then when my husband went to go pump the gas in Oregon, he had a lot attendant come out and basically slap the hose out of his hand. And he thought the lady was hitting on him. He was like, wow, you know, like, I'm like, it's illegal, babe. She's not hitting on you. It's illegal to pump your gas in Oregon, I guess. At least that's what I found out. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. And yeah, so the law attendant came out, took the hose away from him, and he had to sit in the car. I felt like he got, like, I don't know, he felt like he got scolded or something. But yeah, so we're going back, just me and my friend Megan. I'm sure you guys probably have no idea who she is, but I did Snapchat with her when we went to Pasadena last year for EA Play. I went, but I took her along with me, and I snapped with her, which was freaking hilarious. Like, her and I just, oh my god, when we get together, it is a riot. We are so crazy and let loose. And it has been a while since this chicken has fled the coop, y'all. I mean, let's be realistic. I was able to, you know, drink with the bad boys, you know, hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Now it's quite the opposite. I can't hang with the big dogs, so I have to get off the porch. Too Short. If you know that song, You and I was soulmates. But seriously, I can't drink. The other day I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. If you know what that is, oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a freaking fruit punch, but with some vodka in it or something, I think. And so basically, I got white girl wasted on that. Off a Mike's Hard Lemonade. And so I had to up it up a little bit on my husband's birthday, and I had a Cadillac margarita, you know, woo girl, drinking that Patron, yo. So then that kind of got me buzzed. I was feeling it for sure. And I'm just basically trying to season myself a little bit for this like overnight trip. And yeah, we're gonna go to Portland. We're gonna go stay at a hotel downtown. I'm not gonna tell you which one, you never know. And I think we're going from the 11th to the 12th. So if you see me walking downtown Portland, Oregon, say hi. But don't creep up on me though, because I might give somebody's backhand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very paranoid. So like when people like I'm in public and people stare at me, I don't know why they're looking. Like, I don't know. Like in my family, it is such, I come from an Italian background. So my family, if you stare at people, it's like a signal of disrespect. And I have to remember, okay, because I'm actually a really sweet person, but I have like this resting bitch face syndrome. Like that's something fierce. I have to remember that sometimes people do recognize me in public, and they're not just staring at me to be rude. They're staring at me because they may recognize me and they're afraid to say something. Oh my gosh. So I actually had been recognized once, and I'll tell you guys really quick. So, and it was like right by my house. The other day, I woke up in a tizzy, y'all. I needed my coffee stat. I was pregnant, and I mean, when I was pregnant, Enzo, I gained some serious weight, y'all. I was like a heavyweight champion. I was fat bastard. I was a sumo wrestler. I was ready to take on the world. So I went to get some Starbucks, and I pulled up to the window. And this lady, she looks at me and she goes, are you UrbanSims? And I looked at her and I'm like, who's asking? Like, literally, I said that. I'm like, who's asking? Like, you know, funny. I wasn't being mean or anything. I'm like, who's asking? And I literally told her no, because I'm so mean. I looked like a foot. I seriously did. She knew I was kidding. I was like, no. And she's like, yes, it is. She's like, I know it's you. And it was so freaking embarrassing. I think I tweeted about this. So yeah, hi, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? I remember that day, like it was literally yesterday. It was right by my house too. I haven't been to that Starbucks since, because I felt so embarrassed. I seriously look like a catfish when I wake up. You guys have seen my vlogs, okay? If you've seen my vlogs, you know what I look like when I wake up. I have like this little dirty, what is it, like freaking Brillo pad on my hair, and usually some sunglasses. It could be raining, pouring, the old man is snoring. Jen will have her sunnies on, okay? Like, if you know me, you know what I wear. You know the morning fit. It's some sunglasses. It could be 80 degrees outside, but I got that North Face on, and you know, we basically, I bundle up. I don't want nobody to see me, but I'm not insecure though. I swear to God. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm hiding behind my layers. I don't know. I'm such a freaking weirdo. It's hilarious. And I've been even at my my husband's work, there's been a couple people that have like recognized him and, you know, asked about me and things like that. But I get excited. I do get excited when I do meet people, and I think it's really fun. But you know, also there's like some scary horror stories of people who have met fans and things have happened to them. So I'm a little paranoid, you know, I'm going to be honest. So if you ever do see me and I have the resting bitch face syndrome, there's tons of people at sim camp that can attest I'm actually a really nice person. I'm a little obnoxious, but I'm a nice person, I swear to God. So anyways, guys, yeah, this is the build. That was a whole video about all my shenanigans. Follow me on Snapchat at Hey Urban, and also Instagram at Hey_Urban. So you guys can check out my Portland shenanigans. I said shenanigans once, I'm gonna say it again, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm so freaking excited. Like, let the wolf out of the cage. This loba is ready to go loca. Okay, there we go. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this build. I'm just adding a few final touches. If you want to download it, go ahead and do so at Gen2606. There are a couple CC wallpapers, but I'll tag those down below in case you guys want to pick those up as well. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun is tonight, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.